Bear in Mind presents the Dice Fools in Space!
Hello guys, welcome to Bear in Mind, a second episode of our actual play podcast of the game Tartarus Gate. Same players as last time, and we'll get straight on with it. If Jordan, I think you're going to recap last week's session for us.
I will try. So we're on the ship Sharon. I forget what I think it's like a transport sort of
Transport heading to Tartarus Gate.
Yeah. And we have all been woken up you get woken up throughout points during the trip from a stasis, and us four, so Oscar Bradley, Colin, Wolfgang, and Waxer, were woken up for a specific job this time round, and it's been 6 weeks since our last job, according to Assisty, our virtual assistant.
It was 6 weeks since Colin's last job.
Oh, okay.
The rest of you might be
different. Okay. But yeah, we were woken up this time because there's been fluctuations in the power from some of the lower levels. We had a conversation with Navari, who was the supervisor, and went into the monitoring room and ended up resetting the monitors to see what was going on. All we saw was a screen of a city on fire with a red flag, which I don't think any of us recognized. Did we?
No.
Waxer did.
Waxer did.
Mm.
So we started heading down, and we found a dead body in the heat shield room that seemed to have come from a vent, and written on the wall in blood was justice, with a symbol, which was 2 cross-like hook spears. Does that sound right?
That's correct.
That sounds right.
Okay, we're doing so far. We found out who the passenger was. That was Franklin. We found some cool gadgets. We went into the engine room, and we all got a weird. It was a shared vision, wasn't it? Yeah.
A vision, yes.
Of a warrior and the same symbol from before. We hear some spooky noises, and a guy appears, which we find out from Waxer is Dwyer, the insurrectionist, who was meant to be dead, but was coming through as a different person on people logs. And then we murdered him. And some other people who started attacking us quite quickly.
That is correct. And you headed to the upper ductway. So without further ado, let's get on with Chapter 2 of Tartarus Gate.
Do we have a theme tune?
There we go. So you leave the engine rooms and enter into the upper ductway. It is like a hexagonal chamber. Yep, that's the word. Down. There is ladders alternating on different sides with platforms leading to them, and this leads all the way down to the second floor of a ship, the second level of a ship. What would you like to do?
Are we still at the upper ductway?
You are at the floor, the entrance to the engine room.
Are the doors locked behind us? So, like the ones in the heat shield?
The heat shield doors, yes. The engine room doors, no.
Okay.
Can we leave the engine room doors open so that we can have a quick escape if we need to?
They will open again. They're on an automatic open and close pattern, but they're not locked.
All right.
Are the heat shield ones locked? Did you say?
Yes, they locked as you entered that room.
The other suit.
So we're in the upper ductway. Go ahead into.
I was just perceived to go down the upper ductway.
What, you could start heading down?
Yeah, I think that's probably the only way that we can go, really.
How
Okay.
are we all health wise?
Fine.
Oh, no, I don't think I am fine. I had 7 points deducted from me last time.
I was wearing the enviro suit, so I'm fine.
You're still on 13.
I'm 13. Yeah, I made a note somewhere.
I'm
Yeah,
going to take that
yeah.
enviro suit off as well, because it's worth us to get 1 hit point.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got 13 health points.
Okay, what's the marching order?
Oh, well, you can head to the cargo hold, right?
Sounds like Waxer's taking the lead.
I'll
Yeah.
go after Waxer.
So Waxer, Oscar, who's next?
I've got the most health, so I'll go at the back just in case anything attacks us from behind,
Okay.
and then we'll get Ryan in the middle somewhere to try and we'll get Wolfgang in the middle to try and protect him.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so after a few minutes of moving down through these levels, you get about 3 platforms down, and Waxer, you feel a give in the platform you and Oscar are on. I would like you both to make agility checks for me, please.
Okay.
Good thing I took that suit off.
Yes.
3 was the lowest score, wasn't it? Lowest dice. Fair enough.
You remove the lowest, yes.
So I got
Yeah,
11.
11?
I too got 11.
Okay, you both manage to get a bit to jump before it gives way and land on the other side. The platform comes off a wall and you hear a clunk, clank, clunk, clunk as it tumbles down to the bottom floor. There's now a gap between between the both of you.
Is it between the 2 groups now?
Yes.
Fun.
So Wolfgang and Colin, you need to try and get across. It's jumpable on a
I think
successful
so.
agility roll. Pardon?
Do we think that the platform that we're on will support all 4 of us?
Feels sturdier than the last one. But if you wanted to move along to,
What's the distance?
it's jumpable for you
It's jumpable.
on a successful agility roll.
Would we be able to, or at least one of us be able to, like, help them with that? Could
One of you could hold it if it hold
yeah,
a hand
like
out to try
ready to
and
like catch them.
catch them. Yeah.
Well, if you've got your cleaning implement still with you,
Yeah,
because your mop stroke
mop the
brush
extendable mop.
is extended.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you two could, well, you could hold on to that, I suppose, just
and
in
have an
case.
extended arm. Yeah,
Yeah.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Oscar's help with a mop will allow you to increase your agility by 1.
Or in that case, Ryan, what's your agility?
3, I think it is. I don't have a character sheet up.
Get your character sheet up, then just have a quick check.
Your agility is 1. Wolfgang.
Yeah, big boy.
Well, then, Wolfgang, you go first.
Yes.
Because I've got an agility of 2. And
All right.
then, your agility will go up to 2 with the.
Can I use a resolve for this?
You can use resolve to increase it by another 1. Yeah.
All right, I'll use a resolve.
So that will bring your resolve down to 7.
7, that's correct, yeah. I'll make a note.
So with resolve and Oscar's help,
Mm-hmm.
I'll put you at 4.
Okay, awesome.
This, I'll let you know, you are going to need 8 or higher on this.
Okay. But I get to keep all 3 dice, right?
Yes.
I should hope I can manage this.
Definitely jinx that now.
I know. Special dice. Okay, I'll roll, okay? Ah, good, yeah. So that's 5, 10.
Cool.
10.
10.
Jump. You grab hold of them up, and Oscar and Raxa manage to pull you up onto the platform.
Woo, high five, guys.
Teamwork.
Is that the Obol team spirit?
The O-Ball team spirit right there, guys.
The O.
I love
Are
it.
we doing the same thing for Colin?
Yes.
Do we want to risk your broom?
It'll be fine. I trust my
Yeah.
broom. With my
Uh,
life.
It's made of the strongest of materials.
It was. It is. Forever will be.
Games Master, what's the likelihood it breaks?
Well, no until you try.
Fair enough. Okay, roll, and I've got a. I've got an 8.
Right. Okay. You again grab onto the jump, grab the broom, and they manage to pull you up.
Mm-hmm.
As they're pulling you up, I need you to make an agility check again.
Another agility check.
Yeah. You don't have the help action on this one because as they're pulling you up, a rock flies past your head and it makes you lose your.
Joe, I've got a 6 on this one now.
That's enough to keep your balance and not as the rock clangs into the wall and they pull you up.
There are rocks on this ship?
Space rocks.
Base rocks?
Space
But we're
rocks.
not out in. Well, but we're inside the ship.
Can all make wits checks for me if you want.
I would love to.
I get the feeling that we're trying to force something here.
7.
I'll take remove the middle reserve.
6.
9.
Let me check my wits. Wits is 2, so remove the middle one, right?
Remove the middle one, yeah.
All right. 6.
Wolfgang, please don't give me digital space COVID with all that coughing.
Try our best not to, but don't worry about it. It's not a big deal.
That's our YouTube video definitely demonetized.
No, COVID is a really big deal. Wear a mask.
So everyone got above 6?
6. Then I got
As you're
6.
kind of looking around, your best guesses are it came from a vent on the opposite side of the cylinder.
Oh.
How weird.
How weird. Can we
So,
say, hey, assisty,
Hello.
how many people in this room right now?
In this room, there's a bit of breaking up as you're getting lower in the ship.
Mhm.
4
It's just us.
in this room, yes.
Assuming all 4 of us are actually people.
Of course, all 4 of you are people. What else would you be?
Well, there's the question, isn't it, assistant?
In all of mankind's exploration of space, we are yet to discover life out here.
Do we not have any robots or anything like that? Androids?
We have AI, yes. We are not people.
How very sad. Thanks, assisty.
Oh, wait. Assisty, stay.
Yes?
Don't go.
Can you do scans on the vent? Plural. Like,
He's thinking for a second, comes back and goes, I cannot pick up information in the vent. The vent is off limits to all crew and passengers.
Oh,
How does it get cleaned?
Automated
Good question.
systems.
Can it do it now?
It is on a timer. You
What?
know the vent from the body that was up in the heat shield. The vent shouldn't be able to fit people in any healthy state. They're too thin for a person to get through that
Okay.
damaging themselves.
Someone threw the rock at us. Yeah, okay.
At
where
this
did you get
point,
a rock?
you see the vent fall off,
Mhm.
and a hand reaches out. Another hand reaches out and pulls a backwards body
Ooh.
out and starts crawling up the wall, its head looking at you as if it had all been twisted round. And it jumps off the wall and lands on the platform in front of you.
Can I kick it off?
Wait, it doesn't Waxer have a gun?
You can't get surprise. It's a roll initiative. Let me just double check this again.
Well, I think you've still got your tool extended.
Giggity.
So you as it's going to be on the edge of a leg, you could choose to sweep its legs.
Mop it off.
Yeah,
Off
mop
to the
it off.
side, yeah.
Yeah, if you roll wits,
All of us.
Is it a wits
Yeah.
one? Yeah. Middle. Okay.
That's pretty shitty.
7. No, 6.
7,
6.
6.
Sorry.
Which is 2.
I got 8.
I got 3.
Wolfgang.
Oh, that's not good.
Slow.
What's your agility, Wolfgang?
My agility is 1.
1, okay.
Oh, this is not good.
What did you get, Waxer?
5.
Okay, Oscar, you're up first. What would you like to do?
Yeah, so I go to. How close is it to me? Like, do I get a run up?
You easily could use your action to close the distance.
Cool. I get a run up and mop it off of the edge.
Okay,
And while running, ask us, Assisty, can you scan, see who this is? Just before I push it off onto the edge.
make a toughness roll for us.
I got 9.
9.
Yes.
Okay. So also make an agility roll to see if you manage to flip it off the edge.
Okay. Oh god. That's just a 4.
Okay, so you jab in with a mop and it kind of pierces the back
Ooh.
of him as the arms kind of rotate forward and grab hold of it, stopping himself from being pushed off.
Like, go please.
Just kind of grins at you and go, no. What was that, George?
Just going, they speak. Still has some sort of intelligence.
Next up is Colin. Oh wait, you asked Assisty a question, didn't you?
I just asked Assisty to scan, see what it is.
Yeah. Who is this?
Who is this?
This is crewman 5C.
Truman?
Yes,
Nurse Bolivia.
Olivia.
No, Bone,
Bolivia.
named after the country.
Oh.
Hmm.
Do we
So it-
recognize if they're crewmen? Do we recognize them then?
No, you're the crewman designed to
We're up
facilitate tasks. These would be the crewmen who are in deep storage in the lower decks, who, if anything, are more designed to crew Tartarus Gate when they get there. So there's passengers and crew in the lower parts of the ship, and you'd all know this.
If they're a nurse, there's a chance that they might have a weapon on them because they might have already been to an infirmary, so they might have something sharp.
What is it that you want to do, Colin?
I take it I need to make a movement to get there first as well.
You can clear. You're on a smallish platform. It's easy for you to get up there.
All right, cool. Am I? When you say up there, do you mean
No,
that I'm
that's
below
it.
them? All right,
Up to
towards
there.
when I was foraging for snacks in the initial room that we visited in the officers' mess and whatever it was, as well as going to the vending machines, I stole some cutlery from a cutlery drawer. So I had a fork in my pocket.
You didn't say that at the time.
Didn't I? You see, I didn't say anything about the kind
You mentioned
of.
you went to the mentioned you went to a vending machine. It was a reasonable leap that you had a can of. You never said you went to cutlery drawers.
I drink my can of beverage.
Action.
How many actions do I get?
But you've already moved.
All right, fair enough. I don't drink my can of beverage.
Isn't that still an action?
What? Not drinking a can of beverage. Right. I move and I try and pry the fingers of the nurse from the broom. From
You're not making any kind of attack on it.
no, because at this point it's still teetering. I'm assuming, so I'm going to try and pry the fingers from Oscar's multi-tool and let it fall.
It's not on the edge.
Ah.
It's firmly on the platform. Just so you know before you make any decision.
And it's still holding on to
the mop.
The mop.
Yeah, it's kind of stopping it going any further into itself.
Oh, well, in that case, I will grab a hold of the mop with Oscar, and we will plunge it further into the being.
Make a toughness roll.
Toughness. And that is 9.
Hey, that is a draw. So what I need you to do I need you to take 1 damage.
Yeah. So help.
But the fight for this does manage to plunge it in a little bit further. And it kind of streaks back like blood coming out of its back as it kind of falls over the edge and plummets to the bottom of the ductway.
Cool. Do we manage to maintain our grasp on the tool?
You've still got the mop, yeah.
Cool.
Good work, Colin.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. Great team. Oh, but we're so proud.
Do you carry your journey on down?
How much
Yes.
further down is it?
You're about halfway at this point.
And the horrible creature is now on the floor at the bottom, I take it.
Yep. If
I-
you
is
look
it
over the edge, make a wits roll for us.
all of us?
Who's looking over the edge?
Well, either me or Oscar. Oscar, what's your wit?
Level 2.
Same as me then.
Yeah, I'll look
Oh,
over.
it's supposed to look.
You can both make a roll.
Cool. Well, in that case, it is 7 for me.
Take the middle, isn't it?
Yeah.
9.
You see no movement coming from the body down there. Oscar, you also managed to see some blood pooling around it.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to clean that up later. It's dead. They're dead.
Hopefully.
They
yeah.
are?
Hopefully they are, yes. Because we haven't defined the sex or gender of this zombie. We
It was
just
a
know
man.
it's a nurse named after a country.
It was a man. You could tell it was.
Fair enough.
Hey, I will to the next platform then.
Can we
My way down.
reach the vent?
I mean, you can make a jump for it if you want.
No, then. No, I meant it was more like, was it?
Is it within reach?
Yeah, was it within reach so that we could have a little look in there?
It's like,
Or-
yeah.
It's on like the chamber
Hmm.
is probably 50 foot across.
Oh, so the vent's way away
Yeah.
from us. All right, fair enough. Cool. Yeah, we'll work our way down then.
Okay. After some time, you reach the bottom uneventfully. As you get to the bottom, there's one door out of this chamber.
Yep.
Go through the door.
Okay. You enter a corridor that just heads straight ahead of you. Nothing,
Yes,
just
T corridor.
just the metal walls of a corridor. With lights blinking.
All of us, or just Colin?
No, you've all got down there.
Okay.
I just go down the corridor.
Okay. As you get to the end of a corridor, comes out onto like a little balcony with a small set of steps down, and there's another corridor that goes across. Like together, they form a T shape. At either end of this corridor, a doorway's out.
Mm-hmm.
You would know one doorway leads to cold storage chamber 1, which is where crew and passengers are kept, and the other will lead to the cargo hold.
Now, if we're being attacked by things from cold storage,
We assume they're from cold storage. Obviously,
yeah,
they have come from cold storage at some point. Question was, were they woken and then became things, or did they wake as things?
so could things still be there?
Mm.
Or
also
have
do
things
know
now moved?
You know the layout of a ship, so at some point
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to cold
you'd
storage.
have to go through the cold storage to get to the lift down to the servers.
Yeah.
But the cargo hold and could have useful stuff in there. You've still got your player maps, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I'm looking through that now.
So you're in the lower ductway at the moment.
Yeah,
I say we turn left and go to the cargo hold.
Hmm.
I agree.
I also agree.
Oh, unless and this might be dangerous for later on. We go right and try and just check that other door, not actually necessarily go through it, to see if there's anything hiding there or there's any signs. Again, probably not go through it.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You're normal, aren't you? You hear a voice coming from below the balcony that you're standing on, and a head kind of pops out from under it. Short
I was
blonde
sort of,
hair. So you seem to not be like the others.
I'm not going to draw out my pistol, but I'm going to sort of hold it just in case they are.
So you're
Mhm.
preparing.
Yes.
Yeah, Is it safe for me to come out?
Yes.
For yourself.
So she comes out from underneath the stairs. And it's like, I'm Qureshi. Spell Qureshi.
Qur. What was that? Qur.
Que. No, sorry.
QE, sorry.
Qureshi.
ES. Thank you. Hi, I'm Oscar Bradley.
Hello, nice to meet you. Fellow Obel employees.
You're an Obel employee too.
Yes, I'm a ship designer.
Ooh.
Did you design this ship?
I worked on this ship, yes.
Cool.
Which parts in particular did you work on?
Just I helped generally design the
So
ship.
No systems that you're particularly hot on.
What systems would you like to know about?
There's power issues.
There's power issues in the communication systems from the lower decks.
Are you the troubleshooters who have been awoken?
Yes.
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 Yep. Obel's finest.
Something weird is happening with some of the sleepers in the cold storage. I think they may have got into the server rooms. That might be why the upper deck is out of contact.
Why are you out of cold storage?
I woke up, but whatever happened to them didn't seem to happen to me, and I managed to stay hidden.
So you don't know what happened to them.
They're not acting like they should be.
Is everyone awake?
One of them woke up, had slick back hair. He seemed to be the leader of them. Very angry.
Does that sound like Dwyer?
That does sound like Dwyer, yes.
Fine, we've dealt with that problem. We've troubleshooted it.
Oh, well, that's good. Then potentially we just need to fix the servers.
We still got attacked on the way down.
I mean, there was more than just him. He was the leader, but they may still have purpose without him.
Were they all awake before you, or did any wake after you?
Some after, some before. I think some may still be waking. Whatever sickness is affecting them didn't seem to affect me, take hold.
How long have you been awake?
A couple of days running around the storage area, just trying to avoid patrols.
How long have we been awake for?
Like an hour.
Right. Why didn't you raise an alarm or contact somebody sooner or ask a Assisty for help?
I couldn't get in touch with Assisty down here.
Hello, Assisty.
Hello.
You
Seems
feeling
to-
okay?
It's hard to reach you down there. How can I help?
Yeah, Assisty seems to be working here.
Just checking in, buddy,
Ah,
pal.
Dr. Qureshi is with you, I see.
Yes.
Yeah.
So her identity
She's
is
a
correct.
scientist. So, oh yes,
Okay.
I'm
Oh yeah.
an astrophysicist.
Hmm.
That doesn't
Hmm.
sound.
An
Do
astrophysicist
you know?
who helped design
That's what I'm thinking.
a ship,
Yeah.
not an engineer.
Yeah, astrophysicists help in this future on designing ships as well.
Hmm.
I couldn't tell whether it's like me, Jordan, going. Does that sound right? Am I just that stupid, or is that legit?
In this future, astrophysicists help design ships. That does not
Okay.
strike any of you as a.
Okay.
That's great.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yes, that with all of that engineering training you had.
Yeah.
Did the physics of space travel not help ships go?
Yeah, but it's the
Put it
physics
like
of
that.
stars. Astrophysics study stars.
Use stars to propel the ship. We don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe it's gravity-based drive.
Maybe they had, or some sort of star-based GPS system.
Yeah, maybe. But then I think we're giving this suspect doctor too many answers.
Is this how this all works, Dr. Crusher?
Yes, it is a gravity-based drive.
But a
Do you
star
mind if I stick? But if you're going to fix the servers, do you mind if I stick with you? Safety in numbers.
Yes, but you can go first.
No, it's fine.
I
You
have
have a
no
weapon?
combat training.
I've got a weapon.
You can stand with Oscar. He's got a fine weapon.
Don't
So,
you?
yeah. We get into a
Don't-
deep conversation about how she went up through the ranks and how she got the job and what they're required to get the job and what I need to do if I wanted to get that sort of job. Or
Well, you'd need to go to. What's your current job?
I am
An
currently.
integral part of the ship.
Well, you're all integral parts of a ship. The problem solvers are necessary.
I am currently trying to become an adjudicator.
Mhm.
Ah,
Great, isn't it?
yes. Obel needs adjudicators.
They do good work.
They do.
Oscar and his obsessive cleanliness gives her an ocular pat down to see if there's any signs of blood or anything else to
Yeah.
show.
Do they look hurt?
She looks dishevelled, like she's been hiding for a couple of days.
No tears or anything like that, or
Has she managed to
bites.
bring any supplies with her then, like food or water?
I've been ducking in between here, the cargo hold, and the hydroponics lab. There's food in there.
Water in there.
Yeah.
cargo hold. Okay.
Cool.
Maybe we should go to the cargo hold
Been into
then.
the cargo hold.
It's a good idea.
How populated is the cargo hold currently? When was the last time you were in there?
I've been a few hours since I came through the cargo hold. There wasn't any of them in there at the moment.
Do you
When I was last in
know?
there. I think
approximately how many
that
is altogether?
there was a doctor
Mhm.
who also had escaped. But he's rather untrusting.
Why is this doctor untrusting?
I mean, have you seen what's happening on this ship?
And he was in the cargo hold.
Last I saw him, he told me to stay away from him, though, or he'd shoot
He
me.
seems to have his own hiding place, or
I don't know where he's hiding.
could be anywhere in the cargo hold then. Fair enough.
Did he seem to have the same sickness as the others, or was he just being sickly, angry, and untrusting?
No, he seems to be like me, has retained himself.
Assisty. Hey, assisty.
Ha!
Can you get a location on this doctor?
Which doctor are you looking for?
Uh,
What was his name again?
Dr. Qureshi, what's their
So
name?
I'm not sure of his name. So many of us we entered cold storage before being loaded on the ship, so we don't know all the crew.
What did he look like?
Eh,
See if Assisty can recognize him.
Quite a tall man with a beard.
Kitty.
What sort of build, other than tall?
Uh,
Fat, slim, muscular?
Come on, woman, spit it out.
She shoots with a steely gaze and is like, I think maybe I'm better staying here. Maybe I'm safer here.
Maybe.
Maybe.
You don't have
Maybe.
a weapon.
I'll hide again.
Okay. Sure you don't want to come with us?
No, maybe.
Can you get up to the upper decks at the moment through the way you came? Is it safe?
A panel has broken in the upper ductway, and the exit from the heat shield is locked.
Maybe I'll hide in the ductway for now.
Wait, didn't we see something
Well,
nasty come out of there? We'll go inside there.
yeah.
You got to hide where you've been.
Oh, okay.
I think I was too harsh on it.
Did any of that ring a bell, assistant?
Asking that question, or
Pardon?
did you move away from her before asking that question?
Yes. Yeah, I whisper it into somebody else's. I whisper it to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Possibly towards me, because I think my character is probably as cynical and possibly chauvinistic as Wolf.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I said. Yeah, I'm like,
I roll my eyes in agreement with Wolfgang.
Did any of that sound familiar, Assisty?
There are several doctors in the crew. I can't pinpoint on that information.
Of that description?
Of that description?
Bearded, tall.
Doctors are well known for liking beards.
Which doctors do you go to? It's just the
Based doctors?
I still think that we should potentially go and see if we can lock the other door before we go into the cargo hold.
If you head up to the top door, who's going to try and lock it?
This is a roll, right?
It will be a roll, yes.
For what? For spot.
Wolfgang, what's your speciality again?
My speciality is big power arms, power lifters. So that's a toughness of 10, guaranteed.
Do you have a what do you call it? Do you have any tech ability as well? Or?
Tech a bit? No, my own. Well, I have power lifters, which I've already used once actually.
How many times can you use them?
3 times.
Just 3.
Yeah.
Very well. What's the locking mechanism on those doors?
It's a digital lock.
Who's got high smart or good smarts?
It'd be a smart roll to try it.
Would it be a twat the hell out of it and just break it?
What kind of science is this?
That- Well, you apparently open it or lock it, but to know one way or the other would be a smarts roll.
Ah.
That's sci-fi.
I have 2 smarts. I have a smart roll of 2.
So do I.
Hmm.
Remember, you can use resolve to boost your.
I only have a smarts
Ooh.
of 1, so
Actually, I know what we can do.
Right. So, smarts of 1. Do you remove the highest number or the lowest number?
highest.
Between us,
Oh,
we could certainly carry.
active
The-
point.
Go on.
George, knock
Mhm.
your resolve up by 1.
Cool.
Why?
When you were talking about wanting to be an adjudicator, your loyalty shunt kicked in.
My ability, I can regain resolve if I'm keen for Obel.
Fair enough. If we work together, in theory, the piece of the stairway that fell in the upper duct, we could carry that and use that to block the other door.
Do we want to block it in case we need a quick?
So we might need to get
action in
a
that
quick escape
direction?
through that.
Well, what I'm thinking is that Wolfgang and his big old power lifters, if we need to, we could punch our way through.
Like Hulk smash,
Yeah.
Wolfgang smash.
2 powerlifters. Powerlifters left at that point.
Well, he's got 2 left, so
I mean, you can try a smarts roll.
I am going to try and lock the door.
you're willing to try a smarts roll.
Yes.
All right. Who's got the highest smart?
I have 2
Um,
smarts and I can use a resolve to pump it up to 3.
I'm doing.
Wax is just going in.
All right.
I got 6.
You got 6.
Yeah.
You managed to lock the door.
Very well. There we go then.
Okay.
Do we remember the code?
Hey, assisty, what's the code?
It's not a code. It's a fingerprint-based system.
Do any of us have access?
So,
Well, you all do, yes.
What's
sweet.
what do we just put the finger? Why do we just put our finger on the fingerprint reader?
I assume that's what he's.
It was a smarts roll to figure
out.
out how to use the.
And we fail.
God.
Well, you succeeded. You just
Okay.
God.
debated on whether you were going to try it. Or not.
We all cut off our index fingers and place them in our pockets.
You actually cut off your index finger?
No, I keep my index finger.
I need that
Who's
for
cutting
my-
off her index finger?
Will it cost us health?
It's going to hurt.
Or will it cost us any health?
We'd roll and see.
Just see Colin eyeing his finger up, going, "Please don't. I'd have to clean that up."
Very well. Do you happen to have any hydrogen peroxide in your cleaning equipment?
Do I, GM?
I mean, it's in your.
On you, probably not.
But I know where we can find some.
Well, Roll a d6 for me. Tell me if you get an odd or an even.
Odd.
You don't have any on you now.
Nope.
I get the feeling that would have been the answer either way.
Storage.
Oh well, that's my plan gone then. I was gonna burn my fingertips off.
Oh god.
It's only temporary. It's only the outer layers of skin. So
I am going to start heading down the corridor towards the other door.
towards the other door, while I'm
Okay.
looking for things that potentially I could safely remove my fingerprints with.
So you pass Koresh again as you get to the other door.
Can I?
As we've like gone past her, I will turn around and be like, "Are we sure we should leave? Like her? We don't know why she's not been affected by this thing. Could she be part? Like, could she be like causing it? Could she be why is she not affected? Why is she singled out?
Is
We're
there
sure we should leave her behind us."
is there an equivalent of like an insight, James?
You could make a wits roll.
Give that again. Wits level 2 middle. No, that's that one. 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
Something was off, but you can't put your finger on what.
Okay.
At least if she comes with us, we'll know where she is.
Yeah.
Are you going to ask her to come with you
Rather
again?
than perhaps she's up behind us.
Wolfgang, try and apologise.
I mean, I don't know, guys. I mean, it's just she's alive and
Can't have corporate disagreements. They have to be aired out.
Intra.
Bad work ethics. Bad for the company.
You're just trying to get that resolve boost again, aren't you?
I mean, I don't know. You guys believe her?
I don't not believe her.
I suppose.
Sir?
I suppose it's.
I'd rather know her.
As Waxer pointed out, it's possibly safer to have her next to us, and then at worst we just need to kill her when she's there, rather than waiting for her to surprise us like some of the others.
Does she hear this?
I would say you're at the entrance to the cargo hold. So you're
Just
keeping
us
it
for like huddle. Yeah.
low. She does occasionally kind of pop her head out and kind of look at you.
And
I'll
then
look away like quickly. She looks towards.
Are you going in the cargo hold, guys?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I apologize to her.
Okay. If you head back down the corridor, what do you say?
I say, some scary things are going on. We've just been through a lot. We've just been chased by these zombie kind of creatures, and shit was going down. I may have overreacted. I do apologize for not trusting you. But let's be clear. I think it's better if we all stick together.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right. I'll come with.
That's okay.
Wolfgang a little wink in there.
Yeah. I walk back to the group and
Behind.
she trails behind. I whisper to Waxer. She puts one move forward, you blow her fucking brains out.
I just give a nod back. And like go to open the door.
Good.
Cool. So Wax is opening the door.
Okay,
He's
so
already proven he has magic fingers and can unlock things.
the door opens, and there is a giant cargo hold ahead of you. There is stairs leading up to a higher platform, boxes everywhere.
Sounds like a cargo hold.
Mm-hmm.
I'm engrossed.
Start having a look around, seeing whether there's anything that's like been broken into, or
Some are open. Yep, there is boxes that have been opened. If you're going to start looking through boxes, each of you make a wits check for me.
Yep.
I'm going to use resolve.
Okay.
Put my wits up to 2.
I'm gonna use.
Can you do a resolve boost after you roll the dice?
Oh yeah,
No.
I don't.
You got to make that call before you roll.
Okay, that's fine.
Still all right. I got 7.
7.
My
I got
wits
8.
is 2. Remove the bit. That's fine. 6.
Okay. This is what you all find. Who got the 8? Okay. You
Soldier boy.
find a rampant pattern crowd control shotgun.
Oh,
2 shotgun magazines.
I mean, at least he got it.
A assisty pops up on your wristwatch and goes, "This is a rampant pattern control shotgun. Fires fragmenting ammo designed to injure and maim, but leave the something fragile walls of a space station intact. Attack at range and inflict 2 extra damage if successful, or 4 extra damage against a crowd of followers. 4 uses."
Sounds pretty cool.
I'm gonna, as I get it, I imagine I'll just sort of pump it and like a cool action pose.
Oscar's just there like, what? Why have we got a cargo like this in the hole after hearing all of that explanation?
Connor,
Like, horrified.
Colin, I mean, you find a stun baton.
Ooh.
Test agility versus target's toughness to attack with a baton. If successful, the target is stunned for 30 seconds and spasms widely. 4 uses.
Cool.
Wolfgang, you find a medkit.
Ah, awesome. The gods have smiled upon me today.
Smarts to heal someone within arm's reach. This takes a couple of minutes and serious concentration. The test is smarts. If you've barricaded you somewhere secure, with time to spare, if successful, the target restores up to 6 health. 1 use.
I can heal myself.
In theory, you could. Yeah. Well, not in theory. Yes, you could.
Can I say in theory? I mean, I can only use the help on other people.
Is it
And
a
then
full? Is it a full
you-
health replenishment, or is it
6 points, you said, right?
6 points, yes. And then you
on
found,
down pretty bad?
Oscar, a Guardian disposable burst pistol. Sealed plastic units with an internal magazine, widely regarded as terrible guns, included as part of a cross-promotional campaign. Attack at range and inflict 2 extra damage if successful.
Oh.
5 uses. Discard when empty. And on finding these items, you hear a, "Oi! Where have you come from?" And on that note, we're going to take a break.
Cool.
Gotta get some water, and then we'll deal with this angry farmer-sounding guy.
Welcome to Dr. Governor.
Oh,
We'll see you after the break, guys.
Is work getting you down? Use your vacation time for a trip to Tartarus Gate, Obel's hottest new vacation resort with views to die for. Tartarus Gate Vacations. You'll never leave.
Welcome back to Chapter 2 of Tartarus Gate, and we're going to crack on. So yeah, you've been rifling through the storage units. You've all found some nifty little toys.
Mm.
Mark, I meant to say, Wolfgang, you found 2 medkits.
2 medkits for Wolfgang.
Oh, cool.
And you heard a voice call out. A man in an Obel uniform kind of pops around the corner and goes, "What you doing here?"
I turn to face him, like shotgun, like aimed in his direction.
"Oh boy, I'm a Dr. Karamov.
Mm.
Are you the troubleshooters from upstairs?"
We are.
That's yeah.
The crew have been going mad with cryo madness. Trying to break into the servers downstairs and the comms office upstairs. The comms bridge upstairs.
Cryo madness.
Yeah, can you elaborate?
That's all I can think that's caused. I've never seen any cryo madness like this before, though.
What have you seen before?
Well, sometimes spending too long in stasis can just send a person a little out of it. But even then, they usually recover after half hour. I mean, when you wake up, Assisty runs you through tests, doesn't she?
Yes.
It's to check if you have cryo madness and you're functioning properly.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't make your limbs work backwards.
What?
Like, we've been attacked by things in the vents and their limbs have been backwards.
I saw some of them trying to crawl into the vents, and those are small vents, but I wouldn't have thought anyone could function after that. Not medically. Crawling through
What
those
sort of
vents would
doctor
kill
are
a
you?
man.
Sorry, what sort of doctor are you?
Astrophysicist.
No, I'm a medical doctor.
Oh, okay.
Have you managed to
Right.
take any samples of anyone yet?
No, I've been hiding in here. Are any of you injured?
I've got a flesh wound.
Yeah, right. Ryan's taken a fair amount of damage. I don't know whether that counts as.
It's just a flesh wound.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay, I hand him my arm.
Okay, so he gets some.
Oh, your arm's off.
He gets like an
Tis but a
injection
scratch.
out. You heal 4 health.
Oh. Thanks, Doc.
No,
As he
no
heals
problem.
him, I will realize something.
Heal
Um,
for
Not
17.
Wolfgang, but while he's healing Wolfgang, the
Mhm.
rest of you can make wits checks for me.
Seven.
7.
7.
Koreshi's not with you.
I was going to say,
Oh.
where
I
is she?
had noticed she hasn't joined the conversation.
Yeah, me too.
Koreshi?
Dr. Karamov, do you know anything about the Dr. Koreshi?
Dr. Koreshi.
Yeah, I couldn't trust. She came out of a cold storage a couple of hours after me. I didn't trust her, so I told her to stay clear away from me. Why, have you found her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she's been hanging out in the hydroponics a lot.
Why don't you trust her? If you're on the same team,
Say, people have been waking up weird.
what made you think that she was acting weird?
Saw everyone else and joined the dots. I know I'm not weird because I'm me.
But you
I
didn't
know,
think
I know you're not weird.
But you don't.
Got a point.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So was she with you?
She
She was just here. But she said she didn't
Get
trust.
no answer.
She said she didn't trust you.
Probably sensible of her.
Should we go and
You
look
guys are
for
being
it?
so trusting right now. You let me inject you.
Why? What do you inject him with?
Just meds to
Well, I feel.
seal
I
up the
feel-
wounds. My point was you let me do it.
We saw the labeling on the on the syringe.
I didn't. I just handed him my arm. He said,
I'm very observant. I saw it. Don't worry.
"That was really good of you. Thank you. Please, you got my back. Thanks, Colin."
At worst, I would have found out that he'd put they changed the labels, and I'd still be fine.
Problems seem to be down in the servers.
On the map of the cargo room, whereabouts would we have got to?
I'd say you're rifling through the crates in the bottom left corner.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. We're still we're still on the lower floor as such, as there's
Yeah.
another deck. Yeah.
The top floor is really just a way to get over the boxes and things like that.
Okay.
What is that in the top right of the cargo hold?
Yeah,
It's got symbols on it.
it's got
it
hazard
is-
warning signs on it.
It is power.
Ah, okay. Oh. Can we go over there?
Yeah?
Yeah. Because if
I'll,
there's been power issues, we
issues,
should go and
yeah.
have a look.
I'll stay here.
Okay.
If you need patching up, you know where I am.
Cool. Should we go and look for Koreshi, or should we just
Well,
take
she
it?
might
She's a bit of a loon.
have gone into the
Hydroponics?
hydroponics.
She might have gone to the hydroponics, yeah. So, which is not terribly far from where we're going for the electricity anyway. So, yeah, let's go and have a look at the electricity.
Yeah, as you head up to... Do you squeeze past some boxes, or do you take the stairs and the platforms?
I think we take.
I'll take this.
Take the stairs. It's easy.
It is a power box for this deck, providing energy for the lights, probably the code storage.
Hmm.
Is there anything weird with how the power's been connecting to the cold storage?
Make a smarts roll.
I'll use a resolve to make it not as bad. Ooh, still only 6.
It looks like a functioning power box.
Hmm.
It all looks good. I'm no mechanic, but
I am. It looks good.
Hmm.
I'm
Shall we make our way to the hydroponics then?
Yeah.
As we're relatively close.
Did we see
You have to
anything
squeeze
weird
past
while
some
we were?
boxes to get to the hydroponics. As you do, you bump into Koreshi. Like,
Okay.
hi guys, I thought I'd try and see if there was anything useful in any of these boxes.
Why didn't you let us know?
Well, you were looking as well. I just thought I'd go and have a look.
Find anything?
Yeah, I've found this med kit.
Another med kit.
Cool.
Does one of you want it?
I've got one and I'm back up to health.
Have
You
I don't
Did
need
you
it.
use... Oh no, you didn't, because the doctor gave you 4 health, didn't he?
Yes,
Maybe just
What are you up to now? So you're up to 17, is it?
that's correct. Yes.
Yeah. And you've got 2 health packs.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I got 2 health packs. Absolutely.
And I found a stun baton as well.
And I've got one of those. So
Did you find anything else?
Wolfgang, you're
Just
the only
these
one
so
without.
far.
So Wolfgang's essentially got weapons because he's got his metal arms. Or
Yes.
his pneumatic arms or whatever they are.
He's the only person without an external weapon, just as a
The only person without an external.
GM's note.
If she's going to keep running off, maybe Wolfgang, it might be worth asking for
The baton.
the stun baton.
You can have them both. Who wants them?
Because
why don't we let?
Oscar's got his multi-tool.
I said, but if
One of
we
these now.
if we were attacked, can this NPC act of their own free will?
Yes, they would roll for.
I think you should hold on to him for now. What do you?
Okay.
Who's got the worst health other than Wolfgang?
Me.
You're all pretty stocky, to be fair.
I'm on 19.
I got 19 as well.
You're on 19.
I'm on 16.
Okay.
That's my full health.
Bear in mind, you can use them on other people as well. You don't only have to use them on
Yeah.
yourself.
And we can
yeah.
She keeps hold of.
and we can request the NPC to use it on Oscar if needed.
Yeah.
Assuming the NPC came with us. That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, we're going into the hydroponics.
Oh, okay. That's the door here.
You go in here quite a lot. Is there anything to look out for?
No, it's just the hydroponics lab. For plants, veg growing. Where we get our water from.
Very well. So we should all make sure we stock up on water. And look out potentially for any gardening implements.
Get in there. You don't really see any gardening implements around. It is what she says it was. It's for hydroponics lab.
Yeah, but that's a garden. So you'd still need things to.
You don't see any gardening implements.
So they've already been taken. This means they're probably on her.
I'm gonna say, as we get in, I'm going to try and stand behind her and focus on her and what she just does. She just run away again.
There is no garden implements. It's all done with the ship's computers and machines. It's not hand gardened.
Fair.
Can the vents be directed? So could is there I assume there's a vent hatch in here.
There's one up top, yeah.
Could do the vents work where you can sort of feed a stream through from one room to another?
Actually, there isn't a vent in here.
Oh, never mind.
That's weird in a hydroponics bay. You'd think that would. Can we see anything then?
Plants, lots of plants.
Just lots of plants.
A computer nearby?
If anything, as you get in here, for the first time since you were woken up, you feel like you've got a moment to breathe.
Mm-hmm.
In the chaos that's happening with ship around, it feels like a bit of a safe haven.
So it feels like potentially this is where to set a base up then.
Safe point.
I'm not sure if you would want, if you've got time, set a base up, but if you were to barricade in for a night's sleep or anything like that, this would be the place to do it.
Does sleep and eating have any benefit?
The only mechanical benefit you'd probably get at this point is Wolfgang would get the use of his arm back. He'd go back up to 3 instead of 2.
And what about those of us who've had a single health damage? Would that go back
You
up,
wouldn't heal, no.
even if we ate?
No.
No. I think
To actually kind of pops himself. I think the problems are gonna be in the servers down below.
But why would a server make people act weird?
Yeah.
But that's why communication to the upper decks have been cut off. That's where the people have been going. The people who've been waking up have either been heading down there or trying to take the ducks up to the upper floor.
So, hey, assisty.
Hello.
The people in cold storage, are they connected to the server?
People be connected to a server.
People be connected? Have you seen the
People
Matrix?
can't be connected to a server.
Have you seen the
What fantasy is this?
Have you seen the film The Matrix? Very popular on Earth.
Accessing data banks.
Yeah.
No, that is a film from several hundred years ago.
Yeah. People connected to servers. You found it.
Servers are computers, not people. That's a ludicrous notion.
But the computer monitors us while we're sleeping.
Yes.
Dead.
To check out
keep an eye on your vitals and things like that.
our brain activity. How do you monitor our brain activity?
Standard medical vital machines. The cold storage machines have it all built into them.
Are they connected in any way to the brain, or do they interface with the brain?
In no more way than a medical monitor would.
So medical monitors have not advanced in 700 years.
Well, they serve a purpose of monitoring brain activity and checking that you're alive. We don't need it to do anything more than that.
And they've not advanced in 7. I am okay. That's fine, assisty. Medical science is not where it was.
I mean, people haven't invented a way to bring people back from the dead, or like, what do you mean by what is it you want to know what it does?
I want to know if there's any way that the servers can interfere with the brain, like a code.
Computers on the whole ship.
So in theory, if these are connected to the brain, there could be code in the servers that are infecting the brains of these people, that making them act crazy. It could be malicious code that interferes with the vital systems.
Upon that thought, it's just like computer code and people are different things.
You really haven't seen The Matrix.
But as you are having this conversation with Assisty, your vision all shifts again.
Ooh.
You hear the scraping of half-dead hands against glass and smell acrid rejuvenation chemicals pooled on the floor, and then blood in your mouth again. The sense that you're receiving information from somewhere else, an unreal world overlaid with your own. A banner, red, showing a hooked spear. Innumerable hearts yearning to be free. A new nation, sacred and scared. Standing before the world. Executions, spinal cords severed. The fizz crack and static stink of neural extraction. Yazin the diplomat. Yazing, Dwyer's red right hand. Yazin, a liar and a cheat. You see a lady, long brown hair, in the same kind of uniform of the rebels. Again, someone you would recognize Waxer. Your heartbeat thunders in your ears as the vision fades, and you're back in the ship.
See, you know what? This is exactly the same shit I'm talking about. Did everybody else just see that?
Yeah.
Yes. Oddly enough, at the same time that you brought it up.
I am
Yeah.
monitoring your vitals. Nothing changed.
How are you monitoring them?
Yeah, it's like if we're not connected to anything, how are you monitoring us?
Scanners.
Do we have
You
something in us?
wear me around your wrist.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Everyone
Maybe
take
we
your
could-
watches off. Smash the watches.
No, it's important.
Also, remember, you are carrying on with you a portable meeting room if you ever want to speak to Nizami again. Waxer, how did that vision make you feel?
So was it this Yazin the diplomat that we saw?
Yazin was the second in command of Dwyer.
Right.
She was the second in command of a rebellion.
And that was this brown-haired woman.
Yes, she was. From the intel you would have had in your time in the military, it was common knowledge that she was probably the brains behind the whole thing.
Hmm.
Dwyer was the charismatic figurehead, but she was probably the intelligence behind the throne.
And had she been executed as well, to my knowledge?
Yes.
Or is she...
The whole rebellion was executed when Obol showed up.
Hmm.
Did it say Yazing the cheat?
It said, the voices in your mind said Yazin the diplomat, Yazin, Dwyer's red right hand, Yazin, a liar and a cheat.
Hmm. Is hey assisty.
Yes?
How many people are on board this ship in cold storage?
Storage units were capable of holding. Bear with me 1 second. 60 people.
Was everybody on this ship alive when they boarded?
Yes.
Okay, that's all.
Can you tell how many of the pods have been opened, Assisty?
I still cannot access that information through the computers.
Damn it.
Hmm.
Okay.
Very
Maybe-
well.
Thinking about the time we paid them a visit in cold storage.
Yeah, we've got to get that way to get to the servers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
I
fault. Was
agree. If Wolfgang should take a nap and get that third use of his arm back.
So that's a night's sleep. You'll be bedding down for 8 hours.
I think we should be all right for now. Might as well get
Yeah.
a few more uses out of it
Yeah.
before
A night's sleep, would that only get one more use back, or would it
I've
fully?
only used one.
Yeah, I know, but what? But assuming he uses,
It would refresh to the full 3.
it refreshes to the full 3. Fair enough, and we'll charge on. Do we go to the northern cold storage or the southern cold storage? Because there are entrances to both.
The
that we
room you go through on the way to the southern one is the lift to the servers as well.
Is the lift to the servers as well?
Should we go for the other one first?
I take it there aren't windows in the doors.
No.
Hmm.
James, what is that underneath the cold storage?
That is the vents that will lead up to the top floor of a ship, potentially to the comms bridge.
Okay.
Again, you would know the comms bridge is not something any person has access to. It's a completely computer-operated bridge.
Okay.
So, do we go and have a look in one of the cold storages, or do we go straight for the server room?
Crash kind of pops up. It could be worth checking for cold storage.
Yeah.
Hmm.
At least one of the rooms. And
Well,
that one in
as-
particular, because that gets access to the vents.
Although that might be the more populated of the two, because that is the one that has access to the vents.
Oh, yeah.
If we check the other one first and play it safe, and see if there's anything in there,
Hmm.
even though it is the larger of the rooms, and then make our decision as to what we do.
Crashy, did you come from the northern one or the southern one?
I woke up in the northern one.
Do you know about the other doctor?
Yeah.
About Karamov?
Yeah, I told you about him.
Do you
Did
know
he
which
come
one
from?
he woke up in?
I'm not sure which one he woke up in. No, he was already awake when I woke up.
Shall I go and
Dungeon
find
Master,
Karamov?
if we went and asked him, would he know?
Would he know which one he woke up in?
Yes.
I would hope so.
Fair. Then, as one of the entrances to cold storage is close enough to him, maybe we go to him first,
Hmm.
quickly ask him, and then we make a decision.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here in hydroponics.
Fair enough.
Can we? Can I have that med kit then?
She already gave a med kit to one of you.
No.
That was him.
She kept the stun baton, but you got the med kit off her.
I will
we
take
did
the
take
med
it.
kit. I
I'm gonna
took
keep
the med
this-
kit. Thank
I'm
you
gonna
for
keep
the
the
med
stun-
kit.
No worries, I'm gonna keep the stun baton just in case.
Yeah, you do that. Cool. So you've got a med kit now, Oscar. And Wolfgang's got 2 med kits.
Yep.
And they're both +6 health, was it? Or all of them?
If you succeed in using them,
If we succeed in using them, fair enough. So up to +6. Right then, so shall we go and see the other doctor? Go back to Karamov.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
As we leave, does the door have a lock on it?
the hydroponics lab, it can be locked, yes.
Can I lock the door?
You can, yes.
Although in
I'll
theory
lock the
she
door.
can unlock it as well. So if she decides to leave in the meantime, that's so. Okay. And we're off to Karamov.
Yes.
Dungeon
Yeah,
Master.
As you make your way back round to him, he's sitting on some storage units. He's like, back.
Yes. We just wanted to ask you a question.
Go on then.
Which of the 2 cryo chambers did you wake up in? Was it the northern or the southern one?
Cold storage 2,
Is that
southern
south?
one.
The southern one. Hmm.
Were you awake before Dr. Koreshi?
Yes, I was around before she came and started skulking around.
How many of the weird ones had woken up by the time you woke up? Were there many, or just a few?
There was 2 or 3 pushing their way into the vents. I waited till they got in there before running in here.
Okay. Roughly how long after you made it in there did Dr. Koreshi appear? She said she'd been hiding for 2 days.
Maybe a few hours later, I saw her.
Okay,
It's
so
been a couple of days myself as well.
similar-ish time then, really. Very well. So it doesn't appear that the origin of the cold storage has any dependence on the
No,
on
they've
whether
come
you
out
turn
of
into
they've
one
come out
each.
both of them.
Yeah. So it doesn't seem to have. So again, I think logically the smaller, so the southern one, is potentially still going to have more of the nasties in there, just because it's the one that's got the vents. So should we check the larger one, assuming that it might have been evacuated by this point?
That seems like a very good plan.
Sorry?
I would go for the northern.
Go for the northern.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you head over to the northern one.
Yep.
Koreshi's waiting at the door for you.
Oh, okay.
It's like I thought I'd come with.
What?
I've got
Really?
I've got a bat and I can maybe help out.
Yeah, okay.
Are you sure?
I thought she
Yeah,
was staying in
I'll
hydroponics.
help.
I thought you were staying in the hydroponics. What
We've
made
been
you change
talking
your
to her.
mind?
Pardon?
What made you change your mind?
I thought strength in numbers.
I think she's right.
Can I quickly run back to the hydroponics
Yeah.
and just see whether there's anything there?
You get to the hydroponics. Make a wits check for us.
Six.
There's nothing there.
Okay.
I've been equally cynical, and I've gone to the hydroponics, and I want to check as well.
Okay, make a wits check. Like,
7.
guys, 10. There's nothing there. It's like, guys,
It was a 7, but yeah.
7. What are you doing?
Paranoia.
Going into the cold storage?
Just some healthy paranoia.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
Physically
So we go
confused.
to the door of the northern cold storage. What order should we go in? Or what's her health and stuff like that?
When she looks fine.
No, I mean, like, as far as like,
Don't know what a people like. You know your HP, but people don't have HP. If you get me.
So we have to assume that she's kind of fair to middling.
She looks like she's been living in some corridors for a few days, but she doesn't look injured.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. In that case, I think Waxer, as you've got the guns, you should go first. And then Wolfgang, you stay at the back and kind of face backwards just in case something comes from behind. And then you've got your big mechanical punches.
Yeah, sounds like a good plan.
And then the 3 of the rest of us can stay in the middle and kind of do what needs to be done.
Before we go in, I'll like sort of take Colin to one side and like sort of whisper like, "You keep an eye on Dr. Koreshi. I'm not sure I trust her."
Yeah. I'd get Koreshi to unlock the door.
So she unlocks the door.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah, I'll go in first.
Okay, so as you all enter, you see a room, some smashed cryo chambers on the floor, a fair amount of them open, some of them still closed with bodies inside. You see drag marks down to the southern chamber and gaps where cryo chambers should be, as if they've been dragged somewhere else.
The ones that are still intact, do they have readouts on them? Do they have a so that we can tell if whoever's inside is alive or dead or what have you?
Some of them are, some of them aren't. There's a mixture. Some seems to be some kind of malfunction, and then not. Maybe the machines have been damaged, so they've drowned in the cryo liquid. Some are still have health signs.
So do we try and wake them up, or do we try and kill them to avoid potentially that they are more than we want them to be?
I wouldn't do either. If we can solve a problem, they can be saved, but waking them up might turn it into the monsters.
That's why I say try and kill them. drown them in the cryo fluid.
But if we can solve whatever's causing it, they can still be saved.
Or they could, in the meantime, while we're down there. And then there's more of them to fight on the way out.
So your solution is to kill the whole ship?
Not the whole ship. There's 5 of us.
I don't think that would be acceptable
No,
to Mobile, to our
would not.
employees.
We keep people alive.
Yeah. We keeping these people alive. 5 of us.
No, we keep all of the employees alive.
That's not cost effective.
Cost effective.
Again, I would like to remind you, and particularly Oscar, that you have a way to access your boss.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's time for the
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, shall I do it now?
So as you place it on the floor, a sphere wraps around you all.
Mm.
And it looks like the meeting room upstairs, like a holographic representation of that meeting room.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And then Nazari pops up and goes, "Have you found a solution yet, guys?"
Not quite. We're working on it. We're in the cold storage now.
That's troubling. What have you found?
Well, we have a lot of questions actually about what we found. Can you tell us about Dr. Nafari and what was the other name of the doctor? The other dude?
So it was
Karamov.
Dr. Koresh, and there was
Dr. Karamov.
yeah.
So our allies are Karamov and Koreshi.
Are they? They're okay. So Dr. Koresh is an astrophysicist that is going to work on Tartarus Gate. And
She's here now.
She not be able to see. Is she not in
hello,
the
Dr.
sphere?
Koresh. Pardon, Waxer.
I was going to say, is Dr. Koreshi not in the sphere with us?
Yes, she is.
Tell us about Dr. Karamov.
He is a renowned surgeon who's heading to be the chief medical officer of Tartarus Gate.
Very well. Could you tell us about the zombies? Why you've been storing them?
What zombies?
The zombies that have been crawling through the airways and trying to kill us with their reverse arms.
You found hostiles.
Beyond hostile.
That is very troubling. Is it some form of cryosickness?
Beyond cryosickness.
They can, yeah.
Cryosickness times 1,000.
Crawl through the vents.
I would have to contact head office and discuss what they have to do with this. Does it seem to be infectious?
No.
We don't know.
No.
I would urge you to find a solution before head office comes up with a solution themselves.
How,
Uh, one of them looks like Wire, the insurrectionist. I believed he was dead.
Yes, Dwyer of the Red Hawk Rebels. Yes, he was executed
Yeah.
when the revolution failed. All the rebels were executed.
What happened to their bodies?
They were incinerated on Earth.
Are you
We've
sure?
lost Ryan. His computer's decided to update.
I thought I heard a noise that sounded a bit like that.
Yeah. On that moment, shall we have another break?
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a brief interlude.
Now, from a word from our sponsor.
We've lost one of our players. We will be back with you soon. And yes, a word from our sponsors.
Are you sick and tired of your personal assistant letting you down? Well, try the latest in augmented reality assistance. Assisty from the Obol Corp is always there and always listening, ready to assist at the drop of a hat. Don't be a fool. Install Assisty today. Obol reserves the right to every aspect of your life and afterlife while using Assisty.
Hello, welcome back from that unfortunate, unexpected break. We left him off in the communications bubble, talking to their boss. Let's pick up there. So yes, he's urging you that you need to solve this solution before head office decides to solve it for you.
okay.
And he was
can-
confirming that the rebels were all executed. Like maybe you guys have some. If you're seeing dead men, maybe you have some form of cryo sickness as well.
We confirmed. Did we confirm it when we had the body of Dwight? We confirmed that it was his face, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
it
if-
looked like
The face changed back to someone else.
once he died.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is Nefari still there?
What, the doctor?
No, sorry, the boss.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Can I ask him? Has anything like this ever happened before?
I mean, there are records of various different forms of cryo sickness or cryo madness.
Actually last.
But
There are ships that have been lost and colonies lost.
but has Obel ever taken action before? What was their solution?
Well, if something like this is infectious, I don't think I need to say what the most cost-effective solution would be.
Harvest the virus and sell it on.
No, we're not in the virus selling business.
Just the virus making.
We do not make viruses. There is many corporations out there that are involved in medicine. That is not our business.
So what exactly are we doing?
As in, what does Obel do?
What is our task?
Your task is to solve this problem.
And once we're on a planet, our destination, what was the
We're
intention?
heading to Tartarus Gate, a space station. It's meant to be a waypoint in the universe. For people going from to and fro where they can stop for a while. A intergalactic rest stop, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
And the cargo? Is it a rest stop? Is the cargo due to be uploaded there? Or are we just waiting for further instructions?
The
I think we've
cargo is there to supply the station, as well as the crew, some passengers, and I believe yourselves were hoping for jobs there if you performed well on this journey.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure we're all on the same page.
Aye. Obol for life.
Over for life.
Hobble for life.
I did have a
Doesn't
question.
seem to have been terribly helpful, other than triggering potentially our demise.
Yeah, that was a bad idea actually.
Hmm.
I mean, what is it I can help you with?
No, he's still there.
What?
Oops.
Where are we?
I don't think there's much any more
Who's
questions.
closest to the machine that's projecting this bubble?
Probably me.
Yeah, you're the one that's been powering it.
Make an agility check for me.
Agility.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna burn a focus. Just in case. Oh my god, what an awful roll.
Did you say you burnt a resolve?
Yeah. So that pushes it up to makes it 2 to 3, doesn't it? Yeah. 4.
So a stun baton jabs into your back. You take 1 damage and fall to the floor paralyzed as the stun baton whips round and jabs into the machine, short-circuiting it, and your boss vanishes before your eyes. That's enough out of him, I think. This was Koreshi, just to clarify.
Yeah.
I will turn the shotgun point at Koreshi. It's like, why did you just hit Oscar?
Casey tried to stop me. I think we've heard enough from Obol today.
What's your problem with Obel?
They ruin everything they touch, don't they?
Well,
There is a change in the appearance of this person now. They look like... But you would recognise a waxer as Yazin.
I will very much have my shotgun firmly aimed, like holding it very tightly now. I am like, guys, she's him.
Maybe you're who we've been waiting for. You've seemed suspicious of Obol yourself. Some of you, anyway. I know what Dwyer wants, but this is no life. This is hell. Maybe our existence is hell. Maybe you can free us. And at that point, the body drops to the floor and it's very much Koreshi again.
Ryan, hold back Waxer, because he's probably still on edge.
Yep, I put my comforting bare hands around him.
And I check on Oscar to see how he is.
The stun is wearing off. You can get up again.
Thank you, Colin.
I give him a well-needed jelly baby, which I've been saving.
For 700 years.
I love jelly baby.
No, they've made it to the vintage rack on the one of the vending machines.
Oh,
And
The
it's one
machine is definitely at the moment ruined as well. You might not be able to use it again. It does have 2 uses, but you'd have to roll to use it a second time.
Okie doke. I thought you meant the vending machine for a sec there.
No,
That really would have been the end of the story.
the communication machine.
Okay, so is she still unconscious? Or is she okay?
Do you go to check?
Yep. Well,
She's
no,
dead.
actually. Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sort of poke with them up.
Just kind of budges, but no movement.
Take the baton and give that to Wolfgang.
It
Yep.
only has 1 use left.
Just one?
It's been used twice.
Thought it was a 4 use for the
Oh,
baton.
sorry. Then 2 uses left.
Fair enough.
So did her
now-
face changed?
Yeah, she changed to Yazin. Now
Yeah.
she's gone back to Qureshi.
Cool. So you've got a 2-use baton,
If
Wolfgang.
anyone wants to make a wits roll, feel free.
Done. I think we should all do it. Then we can see if we can pick the pockets.
This wasn't to pick on pockets, but
okay.
I got 2, which I imagine my wits were not quite at their sharpest at this moment in time.
tell
10.
me 5. And what do
10.
you get at?
7.
7. Okay. Wolfgang,
Mhm.
you
Yes.
get the distinct feeling you've never met Koreshi.
Mhm.
This was never Koreshi, despite the appearance, at least from when you met her.
Yeah, I think from the beginning I was wary of her. Yeah.
You know, Waxer, that Yazin is particularly well known for being deceptive.
Mhm.
Like, this was probably Yazin from the minute you met her.
Oh.
So she's been watching us. So
I say we kill her.
She's dead.
double kill.
Oh, right. I thought she was just knocked out. Oh, that's fine.
No.
Oh,
Dead. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I suppose that's one less thing to worry about.
So the question is Dr. Karamov who he says he is?
Oh, yeah.
Where is it you want to head now?
So do we go on
Where?
towards the server room, or do we double back and hold Karamov at gunpoint until
we
either
go on.
we go on?
Did we get vitals from Koreshi while
No
Was
one
she
scanned
wearing a
or
what?
checked for vitals.
was she wearing a watch?
Yeah, because once I knew she was there.
Assisty scanned her and confirmed it was Koreshi. No one checked for life signs.
Do we go and do
In
that?
the same, you would know it scanned as Koreshi in the same way all those other people you found have scanned as people who should be on the ship.
People. Yeah.
Even Dwyer.
Mm.
Right.
So again, do we go and check Karamov, or do we crack on?
Maybe we go into the other cold storage because you can get back through into the
Into
cargo
Karamov.
hold from there, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we go to the other cold storage then?
I mean, that makes sense as well. Yeah.
Yeah, let's follow the scrape marks to the other cold storage then.
So as you enter, you see more scrape marks heading towards the room with the server room lift.
Yep.
You see 5 creatures there, one pulling himself into the docks and crawling away, and the other 4 whip their heads round and look at you.
The 4 in the group, right?
Yep, and start moving towards you.
Okay,
Roll initiative.
So Waxer, shoot him now.
Huh?
Use that big old spread boy.
Okay.
Because you can take out a group with that.
Yeah.
Okay. I got 7.
I got 8.
7. Who got 7, sorry?
Waxer with his
I did.
shotgun.
Okay, what did everyone else get?
Oh, yeah, I didn't roll.
I got an 8.
What are we rolling for?
You roll in
Wits.
agility for initiative.
Was it agility?
What did
I
I?
think
Oh,
it
no,
was
wits. Sorry, wits.
Oh, they're the same.
9.
Remove the middle number. 7.
Okay, who's got the largest agility out of Wolfgang and Waxer?
And 3, I think.
I have an agility of 1.
Okay, and then what did you get, Oscar?
I got an 8.
8. Who's got the highest agility out of Colin and Oscar?
I've
My
got
agility is 2.
so
You're both 2.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first out of you 2?
out of Colin and Oscar.
Yep.
What weapons have you got?
Stun gun. I mean, yeah, stun baton thing. Whereas you've got your multi-tool.
I've got a gun as
Oh,
well,
good.
so I have got a bit of range to start with. I don't mind.
It's only the crappy plastic bullet one in it, though, isn't it? So
What does it do again?
fires badly.
Adds 2 to any agility damage you do.
And how would I?
Damage is whatever the loser rolls is dealt as damage.
But only when you say only agility damage, is in.
So with a ranged weapon, you roll agility instead of toughness.
Okay. So if I was to fire this gun, I'd roll agility, and it's a +2 to whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's still a solid gun.
Who's going first out of you 2?
Well, I don't mind. Do you want to go first then, Colin?
Well, I'm further away and only have the baton. I mean, I'm the same distance as you, but only have the baton. Whereas I think, obviously, those who have the ranged weapons should probably use that first.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll go first then with the shooty.
Okay. Oscar, you're up then. As
Cool.
they're running towards you, what do you do?
I will fire at the closest one.
Okay.
And I will burn a resolve.
So you're burning a resolve.
Yeah. So I take the lowest.
Your resolve's down to 4, just so you know.
That's fine. It's only half. And that was a big hit. 11.
11.
Without.
So
Do I plus the 2 to that?
No, to
If I hit.
I +2 to what he rolled.
Oh.
So you do You take aim, pull the trigger, and one goes straight down. There's 4 more running towards you.
3. I thought one was in the vent.
No, 5 altogether. 1 called into the event.
So is he still in the vent then?
He's calling through the vent. There's 4 still on the.
Oh, so I didn't drop one then.
Yeah, you dropped 1 of the 4, leaving 3. There's 5.
Right. Yeah.
1 went in the vent.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, next up, Colin.
Are they all equidistant from me, or is there one closer to me?
I would say they're all equal distance.
Okay. What have I got?
Still got your can.
I do have me can here. I'm going to use my can of drink.
Okay, what are you going to do with it?
I will yeet my can of drink.
Make an agility roll for us.
I will. 6.
Okay, you lob your can. It knocks one in the head. He kind of it stumbles in for a bit. He kind of looks at you, very mad.
Very mad.
Cool.
Okay, so the one who you just hit in the head is going to run straight to you, Colin.
To me? Yep.
Yep. Take a swing for you. Make a toughness roll.
Yep. 11.
11. So you duck under his swing and uppercut him, knocking him back, forced to the floor, unmoving.
Cool.
One more runs at you, Oscar, as he saw you take out his friend. Make a toughness roll.
Remember, you've got your trusty tool.
Mm-hmm. I got a 10.
10. Again, you managed to parry with him up, smack him in the head, falls to the floor, and does not get up again. The final one sees the shotgun and makes her way towards Waxer and takes a swing.
7.
7. Take 1 damage, as do they. Waxer, your turn.
If I was to shoot it with the shotgun from this range, does it lose its? Does it get +2? Yes.
It would get +2, yes.
So
make an agility roll.
Ooh. Oh, that's not too bad. It's the bottom one. 9.
Okay, you pump a shotgun, and yeah, you take them down.
Oh.
Use gone on the shotgun.
They are all on the floor.
Cool.
Is there still one in
I'm
the vent?
going to
The one in the
run to the
vent is
vent.
crawled away. You see kind of tables pushed up against the vent hole to help people try and get in. Dry blood caked around the hole as people have squeezed into the vent.
I collect my can of beverage.
Roll a 6-sided dice for us and tell me if you get an odd or an even.
I got odd.
The can has burst upon impact and the liquid is sprayed everywhere as you were fighting.
I take the container,
Yeah.
and now it's sharded metal. I'll keep the metal so that I can
Okay.
use it as a stabby implement.
Yeah.
I mop up the liquid.
I will go to one of the corners. Obviously, after the combat, I will produce the dog tags of my fallen comrades from the past, and just sort of have a moment with them.
Okay.
Just gives me, so I can resolve. I can restore 3 resolve. Doing that.
As you're sitting there, your mind flashes back to the rebellion. You were there before the Obol dropships arrived. You remember the carnage that the rebels left behind them. You remember the charnel corridors where you lost your squad. They were underground tunnels through the city, an abattoir designed to feed the city.
Mm-hmm.
But the rebels turned it into a trap, and you remember the carnage that happened there. But you gain your resolve back. How much do you gain?
And
what's your maximum?
7.
Pardon? What's your maximum resolve? 7.
Yeah. It's down to 4.
Cool. Yep, there we go. Where do you all go next?
To the lift, I assume.
Okay, so as you head into the room with the left.
We're going back to check Karamov.
We can cut through that lift room, can't we? To go back there.
Yeah. So as you get into the lift room, you see the drag marks entering into the lift. And the door
They were for the,
back into the cargo hold is there. Pardon?
They were for the cryo chambers being dragged.
Yeah.
I say we go and check Karamov quickly, and we check his vital signs on his watch.
As you get to Karamov, his body is slumped against a box.
Ooh.
Mm. Is he alive or dead?
Dead.
Dead.
Is there any?
Um,
Does it seem like when it comes to question, something like someone's injured him?
Pardon?
Does he
Does
look
like
injured, or does it happened like Koreshi did?
Yeah, it's just no external injuries. A bit of water bloating to the body. Make feel free to make a wits check. Anyone?
I'll make a wits check.
Everyone.
No, yeah, you all can.
6 for me.
I got 3, so
8.
5.
Okay. Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking back and you recall at no point did you see Koreshi or the Doctor together. You were never with them both at the same time. Koreshi had always vanished when you were talking to the Doctor or found an excuse to stay behind.
What? I relay that to the others. It's revelation.
Yeah. I thought it was a bit strange, but then they
How about
they didn't like each other.
you guys stay here, and I'll go check on the body of Koreshi. Or somebody come with me. Too scared. Let's go alone.
Yeah, I'll say Two of you go and check that, and the body's
Yep.
still there.
So, I would say, Waxer, come with me because you have a gun.
I've just said you.
Yeah, you've
got
been
the
on
body's
and
still there. I was just
Okay.
moving us through it because not
Sorry, the body's still there or not there?
Oh,
still there.
So
Yeah,
both
still where
bodies
you left
are
it. Yeah, both
Both-
bodies are there.
both bodies are in the same place.
It's like a body snatcher sort of thing. Like, is someone controlling
It seems to be.
their bodies?
Yeah. I think it's time to go down the lift.
Hmm.
Hey, Assisty,
right.
Hello.
can you confirm for me how long these bodies have had no vital signs for?
A few days.
Okay.
Hmm. So they were dead for the entire time that we've spoken to them. Interesting. And yet, Yazin actually tried to help us, and so did the doctor. So they want us for something.
Someone's playing a game.
Hmm.
And also,
You do recall that
when we were talking,
Yazin, when speaking through Koresh, did say she thought that maybe you could help them.
Hmm.
That you
Are
could
they?
free them.
Oh yeah. I was having a moment then. So I didn't...
Yeah, the bodies are like the ghosts.
So maybe it's time to go.
Specifically,
Yeah.
Connor and Waxer make smarts rolls.
Colin, do you mean?
Colin, yes, sorry. And mix them SCs up.
Yeah.
Do that all the time.
8.
7.
Waxer. You can't shake the feeling that potentially they were both Yazin. But now you know one of them was. The dots are connected in your mind, and that you can't kind of shake the thought that both of them were Yazin.
Hmm.
Is this a thought to the group or thought to himself?
To him, and then he reveals it to us, I assume.
Oh,
You also remember
Oh.
back, Yazin wasn't executed. Yazin was drowned before the war ended.
but was she drowned by an execution, or was she just like happened to fall in water and not come
No,
up
she was
again?
dead before Dwyer and the rest of the rebels were rounded up, and in some kind of combat incursion, she was drowned.
Hmm.
Was her
Now,
body
the
recovered?
lady.
Body was found, yes. She's confirmed dead, but she wasn't executed like the rest of them.
Yeah, I'll
Which
delay
is-
that. Yeah.
And both these bodies seem waterlogged.
And she was happy in the hydroponics bay.
Mm.
Or one version of it was. So maybe water is a key. Do we go back to the hydroponics bay?
I think maybe don't want to be near the water if she likes the water.
Sisty pops up and is like, I think your best bet is to head to the servers. That's where whatever problem is happening lays.
We did have a look through. We've already technically looked through the
Yeah, we did.
Hydra thing as well. We
Go
didn't see
to
anything out of the
the
ordinary.
left.
So I think we can head straight to the servers link.
Yeah.
Let's go to the service.
So as you head to the lift and start heading down, you can taste copper in your mouths.
How weird.
A little bit of blood at the nose. As the doors open onto a room, your map isn't right.
Are we Vulcans?
Why?
This blood tastes of iron, not copper.
I've mixed up my metals.
Oh,
Blood of the future tastes like copper.
Fair enough. The map's
yes.
not right.
The map's not right.
This corridor shouldn't be there. You check again, and as you do, more blood drips on your hands.
Oh.
Your vision swims, your head rings, and you drop once more into a vision of a different time. A banner red showing a hooked spear, miles of flesh and stained steel, charnel, an underground network of meat, 1,000 beasts to feed a hungry city, grey and silver. Charnel. We cut them down like pigs. Our city, not theirs. Our lives, not theirs. The charnel corridors, oh name, given new weight. The vision fades. And as it does, the world around you refuses to turn back to normal. And the sound of buzzing flies mixes with rotten stink of old meat. You aren't on the ship. You are in some kind of corridor, blood on the floor. You recognize it, Waxer.
Oh.
This is where you lost your squad. You blink, try and kind of... Like every other time you've had one of these visions, you've shifted back to the ship. And it's just not happening, no matter what you do. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
What is going on?
You're one for these cliffhangers.
We are now in a meat corridor.
Yep. Well, thank you for watching, everyone. And we'll see you in the potentially final chapter of Tartarus Gate.
Potentially final.
Mm.
Good night.
Yes. Good
Bye.
night.